I'm sitting here getting my fat bitch on, and I don't cover sports a lot, but we have an amazing athlete here in Omaha named Terrence Bud Crawford. He is the undisputed middleweight boxing champion. He is undefeated. He had a recent victory, and Omaha decided to throw him a parade on this past Saturday. Big parade, everyone's cheering him on. And then there was an after party that was a private party at a restaurant called the Steelhouse, which is, I believe, at 11th and Dodge. Well, at 1:30 in the morning, Terrence and 3 other people in his car got pulled over by the Omaha police. The location where they got pulled over shows that they maybe got 2 blocks away from the Steelhouse, which isn't very far. They were pulled over for reckless driving. I don't know, speeding, something like that. Somebody in the back seat of the car was scared enough to start recording with their camera, thank goodness. And all you see is an Omaha police officer with their gun drawn, yelling at Terrence to get out of the car. And Terrence is saying, you know, I'm getting my hand on the handle. He says, I'm keeping my hands up. I'm keeping my hands up. The story the police say is that the person who pulled him over saw a weapon on the floorboards. There's no evidence of that. Maybe his body cam will show something. I don't know. Terrence Bud Crawford has a legal gun permit to carry, as does his bodyguard, who was with him in the front seat. So there are 2 men who are legal gun owners, permitted to carry. Terrence Bud Crawford asked for a lieutenant and I think a shift commander to come. They got everybody out of the car at gunpoint. And the only citation was for reckless driving, basically speeding. He was not intoxicated. He was not under suspicion of driving while intoxicated. However, the first police report out does not mention that they yanked them out of the car at gunpoint. And of course, the chief of police, Todd Schmatter, has said, "Oh, we'll investigate it," which translates to, we wait 3 months, and then we'll just release a statement saying there was no wrongdoing by the police. And just keep doing the same fuck shit we've been doing forever, because Omaha doesn't want anyone driving while black, especially at 1:30 in the morning, even after you've had a parade that the city has thrown you for being an amazing athlete. I hope a police officer hears what I'm saying in Omaha. I am almost 60 years old. I grew up in North Omaha. I was always taught, oh, if you're in trouble, find a police officer. Police officers used to come to Mount View grade school when I was a kid, and we'd talk about safety and how if you were lost, you should find a police officer. If you were in trouble, find a police officer. And the fuck shit that I have seen in this town since I moved back here in 2012 has led me to completely distrust the Omaha police. I live in a predominantly African-American neighborhood. I will not call the police unless one of my neighbors actually requests it, because you're going to show up and put their face in the ground, even if they're the victim, because you think they're the most likely suspect. Now for the people saying, oh, not all cops are bad. True. But when you have 2 or 3 bad cops doing fuck shit like this, and you do not hold them accountable, they are not given consequences, there is no corrective action done, every cop is bad. It reflects on all of you. An old, fat, white, native North Omaha woman now completely and utterly distrusts you shows that things have changed. And it's not for the better.